You know what? Just because why the hell not? Who doesn't love guitar unboxings? So I got this guitar off of eBay, used, and the seller wrote fragile all over the box, and he packed it with great care. Fragile, do not stack. Fantastic. This is a Les Paul style guitar actually with a Bigsby on it, and I always wanted a Les Paul, just never really got around to getting one. What are you doing? What are you doing on there? Hi, Sasha. But I was not expecting this guitar to come with a case. I already got it at a pretty damn good deal. But this guitar did, in fact, come with a case. Oh, Nellying, it's heavy. Oh, goodness. Let's get that out of the box. And we're going to very gingerly just set it right here. Actually, which way is the neck pointed? We're going to set this right here. Right here. Perfect. You know what? I see a convenient little corner right there. We're going to set that right there. Half this video is just going to be me trying to set this guitar somewhere to where it won't fall. And it says ChromaCast on it. I'm not sure what's actually inside this thing right here. Let's turn it around, contradicting exactly what it is that I just did over there. Got a little carry handle on it. I mean, this is not exactly a hard case. If you smack your guitar, you're probably going to have a pretty bad time with it. But it's definitely not a cheap, just nylon cover either. I can feel that there's some padding in there. And I don't think that we have anything else in here besides paper. Let's get this, oh goodness gracious, out of there and have a look at that. Yep, there's more. I don't know if I have the the arm leverage to get down there. What are you doing? That's not for you. That's my random miscellaneous paper right there. You know, paper like this would make really good packing material. That's probably why they used it. Just gonna gingerly set that right there, I guess. And let's open this thing up and have a look at what's on the inside. Okay, so all I've done is unzipped everything. I haven't actually looked inside this thing. So first thing we're going to do, is there anything in here? Nope, nothing but broken dreams and disappointment. And it feels like it's full of used needles. Maybe if I reaching a little deeper, I'll be able to find something else. Okay, Family Guy reference. Let's have a look at what this thing looks like. Let me get the bubble wrap off, and then we'll have a look at what that's supposed to look like. Okay, good news. The guitar came with enough bubble wrap to entertain your significant other for at least 45 seconds. So that's a perk right there. Let's have a look at this thing. Oh my goodness gracious. I wish that the bag it was in was a little bit better for showing. But there we go. My God, that is gorgeous. Bigsby bridge. I'm pretty sure that these are Epiphone pickups. Alright, I can't remember where I left off. So, obviously a Les Paul style guitar right here. This is an MRB custom from somebody that I had gotten off of eBay, of course. Absolutely gorgeous guitar. And, I mean, there's not really a lot to be said about the guitar itself. Like I said, I think these are Epiphone pickups, Bigsby bridge. Not a whole lot to see. I mean, it's all pretty standard whenever it comes to Les Paul, but the actual tuners themselves over here, I'm going to go ahead and flip this around. These are Grover tuners, so not the worst, not the best. Grover tuners are pretty decent for the amount of money that you spend on them. Of course, this entire guitar is pretty decent for the amount of money that I spent on it. A couple of, little scuffs and dings and some mild finish wear. This is not a new guitar. This, like I said, is a used one that I had gotten off of eBay. So I am actually very pleased with it. I'm not seeing any significant damage anywhere. And sometimes that's what happens in shipping, but this guy just packed this thing so freaking well. And assuming that the pickups and whatnot, all the electronics work, then I'm going to be very pleased with this guitar. What is this? Oh, that was nothing. Okay, cool. Now, anyone who understands anything about these Bigsby bridges here knows how difficult that they can be to restring. There is a tool that you can get to make it a lot easier, which does not exist right here. I did not get one with this guitar, but I could always get one. They're not very expensive. But if you are going to restring one of these, then just the end of the strings, just like kink it into like a little U shape, and that'll make restringing these a lot easier. Besides that, this is just a normal old guitar. So I'm gonna go ahead and like check this thing out, play with it, tune it up, etc., etc. I'm very doubtful it's in tune. It shouldn't be in tune, having just shipped here. Nope. Judging by the positions of our, just the positions that we have at the bridge over here, I'm going to assume that this thing has decent intonation because it's got the stair step style. So I'm assuming that's already been set up. The actual height of the guitar, the strings, that is actually very doable. Oh, fret ends not sharp at all. Not going to cut yourself. They're not exactly rounded, and I can definitely feel that they're there. But that might just be, you know, from the neck itself. I'm not 100% familiar with these guitars right here, and I'm not sure if this was built off of a kit or not. I got zero experience with MRB guitars, and honestly, I couldn't find much information on them either. So I will say that the frets definitely not, you know, the worst that I've ever felt. I'm assuming that this nut up here is plastic, and I don't think that there's anything else to really add with this thing. I'm probably going to make a part 2 on this guitar, you know, where I actually play the damn thing, but I want to go ahead and, you know, check it out and whatnot, and I don't feel like setting up cameras for that. So that's why I'm going to make that a part 2. So we got, looks like sling studs on this thing for your guitar sling, guitar strap. You definitely tell I'm a gun guy whenever I call it a sling. Not really in tune. They aren't quite as loose as I would have liked for shipping, but it doesn't look like anything's been broken, so that's not much of a complaint right there. Okay, folks, well, this right here is what I got. So I'm probably going to edit this and upload it, and that'll be on the internet. Oh boy, another thing for me on the internet. Joy, oh joy. Thanks for watching, folks. You guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day. Keep an eye out for the next part where I actually plug this thing in and play it. I imagine it's going to sound basically identical to an Epiphone because these right here, I believe, are Epiphone pickups according to the person that I had got these from. If I discover otherwise, then I will go ahead and let you guys know. But like I said, I'm basically expecting this to sound like an Epiphone, and Epiphones don't sound bad. So your guitar, your pedals, your setup, that matters a lot more than the actual guitar. I can make this thing sound however it is that I feel like. I'm more so interested in how it plays, and judging by, you know, the not that bad frets and the height of the strings and just the way that all this is set up, and I don't have to worry about intonation more than likely. Just the way it's all already set up, I shouldn't have to worry about anything. So I'm going to go check this thing out, and you guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day.